The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Devon in England, she is your Women's Madhouse Champion, Hyper. Here we go, making her way to the ring, proving to be she is still a defending champion once again. Looking to take down anybody that wants to even try to bring on or take down this lot of chaos. This could be a great matchup. And her opponent from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Carlos. Carlos here, bringing in that bag of hers. Maybe it could be a little something to carry the Women's Championship down the line. Who knows? Of course, Cassidy Carpenter is the #1 contender for that championship. But I'll tell you what, if Carlos comes up on top tonight, there could be cause for her to want to put herself in the matchup as well. But here we go, the current Women's Madhouse Champion against the inaugural Women's Madhouse Champion, as our Madhouse Encyclopedia Shadow puts out in chat. But immediately with a roll up, we knew Hyper wouldn't let that count go on for very long. Now we're seeing these two having a little tussle up around here. This matchup is going to be a good one, but Carlos is immediately, what is she going for? Oh, I did not know that she had that in her weapons locker. That was sensational there. Hyper getting floored very early on around here, sent into one corner by Carlos, the official getting involved to break it up. But Carlos getting that punch in at a moment's chance. Up and oh! Sending Hyper halfway across the ring. There, that's pretty much a skill in its own right. Here we are, hoisting up Hyper and down. This match is going one of two ways. Now, you see, Carlos, that is how you do a top rope move. Nice little change up and down. Here we... Ooh, nice little walk along the back. Here, really taunting it into the face of Hyper, looking to get a rise out of her, perhaps? Who knows? Who knows? Now, that was so what Hyper's trying to do there. Oh, nice little head scissors there, a nice little effect that she caused on there. Nice little dive up and down. These two are really going out for the seams, looking to give us a really entertaining matchup. But at this moment in time, Hyper is floored. Carlos is back in the ring. Here, back in she goes. Stops, comes back in just before the count. Could get her for. Hair pull, neck slam. There from Carlos. Is that enough to pin her? No, it's not. Forgive me, sorry. Up and down. Really great matchup we're seeing. Here, Hyper going for the pin. Carlos kicks it too. Okay. Okay, this matchup continues. We're seeing our own little green shirt guy in the corner there. That's pretty cool. Now Hyper's bringing Carlos up. What's going to happen here? Up and superplex. We're just calling every move off that top corner a superplex. Now, is this what brings her the win? No, Carlos kicks it 2 once again. I think Hyper's going to need to do that a little bit more to ensure that she can properly floor Carlos. Up and down. Up, flop, and that's the Carlos we know for her top rope moves. That was an absolute fail. Yeah, hoist up, spin, and down. And a nice little roundhouse kick there just for good measure. Oh, we know what's coming next here. In position. Booyaka, booyaka. No, the 619 has not been pulled off. Hyper managing to get in there just in time to counteract it. Up to the top rope. Up top, top turnbuckle goes Hyper. Spin down. What a move up there. Hyper's going for the pin once again. Carlos once again kicking it 2. God damn. Ooh. Whatever Carlos can't do at top ropes, neither can Hyper on bottom ropes, it appears. Up. And down. But what has she got planned there from that corner? Whatever it was, she couldn't even kick down a dazed Hyper. Here we go, off on the one side, up. Didn't quite go for it there. Oh, what a destroyer there from Carlos to turn that around. Hyper kicks it 2. Okay, this matchup is going on just for that little bit longer. Ooh. Nice little armbar things we've got going on. There was some great athleticism from Hyper, sending her down to the ground. Fantastic. And from out of nowhere, there was an immediate kick. From there, that seems harsh. Oh. Oh, slap into the top corner there. Oh, feet right to the chest there. Oh, poor Hyper. Oh, I needed a gut. Up. Down with that head scissors. Now, this has really been good moves. While I saw back and forth, now she's up on that top corner. Failed once again from the top. What has Carlos got to do to be able to pull off a top rope move? Back to the PC she goes, it seems. But is Hyper about to show her how it's done? Back, what a moonsault. Now here's Hyper going for the pin. Carlos has once again kicked at 2. This fight really could go on forever. But we wouldn't be able to have enough time in to get a main event of hearing from Verdina. Oh. The referees starting their count out. Right here as this matchup carries on. Ooh. Great move from Hyper there, trying to cause a little bit of issues there for Carlos, but not just the leg but the arm there as well. But one ear has got to be kept out for the referee's count, as I believe the count is now at 4. Wanting to try and bring her back into the ring, I'm guessing. But Carlos having none of it. Diving knees right there. Here we go. So the count's now at 7. Carlos is making her way back in, but will Hyper get herself back in? Referee's counts at 9. Carlos just missed. Just. Got a bit of luck from there. But here is your winner as a result of the count out. Carlos. From out of nowhere, Carlos picks up the win. But the question is, does Carlos think she's going straight to the top for a number one contendership for the Women's Championship? I'll tell you right now, the answer is no. No. She's not getting added to the card at Winter Hellland just yet.